side. A Jedi. They're real.
The Force, it's calling to you. Just let it in.
George Lucas, the creator of Star Wars, just criticized the latest installment. Oh, yeah, it's the Duke.
Only different in your mind.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
George Lucas, the creator of the series Star Wars, said the movie, he told Charlie Rose, he said, Charlie, the movie is too retro for my taste. And he jokingly said and compared Walt Disney to white slave holders who stole his children. Now that's a mouthful right there.
Okay, end the ball game. I got to move on. And everything in your body says don't, you can't. And these are my kids. So
all those Star Wars films.
All the Star Wars films.
They were your kids.
Yeah, well, they are right. You know, I loved them. I created them. I'm very intimately involved in them, and obviously to
and
sell
you
them
sold
off.
them.
I sold them to the white slavers that take these things and.
Okay, but having said all that, and having talked to you for the last, and known you for a while, and admired you, I mean, it must hurt you.
Well,
it's your family. It's the last story. It's your story.
But
it's
in the end,
you.
But I knew there's 3 more stories, and I knew that was going to probably take, you know, to do it right would take about 10 years. And I said, I'm 70. I don't know whether I'll be here when I'm 80. You know, every 10 years the odds get less. And so I said, and I'm not ready to do that because I want to do these other things. So I have to make the decision on my own that it's time for me to move on.
The creator said this, y'all. So what is it that George Lucas saw that he didn't like? That Walt Disney lost the vision of this story? See, I looked at the movie myself. I thought it was pretty good. But you know, I think everybody did an excellent job. But there's only one person in that whole movie that stole the show. And that was Chewbacca. Oh yes, oh yeah, I said Chewbacca stole the show. The filmmaker George Lucas said that at one point, the filmmakers in the Soviet Union had more freedom than their counterparts in Hollywood. He said when you're doing movies and scripts and stories, you have to adhere to a narrow line of commercialism.
Some networks promise unlimited data. Then they slow your downloads after just a gig or two. Verizon doesn't slow your stuff. Because when data is your only hope, better matters.
So Lucas, Force is with you. Talk to him. I'm gonna tell you why I feel that this Chewbacca don't get his due. Chewbacca stole the show. I mean, if you look at the movie, as I looked at it, it looked like he was leading Han Solo around. Go back and check it out. He had the coolest gun. You got the most action from him. And he wasn't playing no games. The emotional content of his, how he screamed out when Han Solo's son stabbed him with that lightsaber. He screamed out, oh, brought me to tears. Chewbacca stole the show. And if he don't get no nomination, I'm through. I'm done.
Oh God!
No! God, please, no! No! No!
At the game. Look back at it. Everybody, don't get me wrong. Everybody did an excellent job. Ain't taking nothing from nobody. Nobody in that movie. But Chewbacca stole it. I mean, just look at it. He was going through, you got the most action, most emotion. I was like, oh man, I was like, look at Chewbacca. He is doing his thing. See what it is, he ain't speaking English or language we understand. But at the same time, you got to look at the movement, the action, the quality coming out. You know, he was, I mean, really, Han Solo always been the man. Harrison Ford played. But if you go and look at this movie, and I'm sure most of y'all have, just think about it. Chewbacca was leading Han Solo. Han Solo, how you gonna be Han Solo and ask to borrow Chewbacca's gun? Talk to me. That's my pick, man. Out of everybody in the movie, everybody did a great job. I give them all their props. But Chewbacca stole the show. He should be a I don't care if he's Harry, 7, 8. The man or whatever he is. He did his thing. He's one of the most underrated actors in Star Wars. It's time to give him his props. And Luke Skywalker didn't come into the end. He's on, it looks like he's on a retreat on another planet. And you know he's smoking out there. Luke is out there smoking something. I mean, he's to himself. I saw the island and all, but it looked like it's some fertile ground out there for some herbs. Luke out there, Luke gonna get away from all that mess. He's done with it. Dark side of everybody, he's done with it. Out to himself, he's just training people and sitting back relaxing his last years, and he's just having a little good time with that green. That's all Luke doing. You can tell when Luke looked at her, I could see it in his eyes that Luke been out there smoking. That's what Luke had. So Luke out there smoking. He's to himself, he in that zen, he had the robe on, he's in the zen mode right now. He ain't bothering nobody, he ain't fought him a long time. He said he's, you know, that master hurt him and all that stuff. But Luke been out there on chill, he ain't been doing nothing. Just to himself, just having a few trees. That's my review on Star Wars. I mean, both box office records, I mean, it's still making money. You know, but if you go see it, if you see it again, think about what I say. Chewbacca was carried this movie. I mean, most of them they were just coming into their own anyway. Let's be real. Finn was coming into his own, learning, you know, how to fight, and he still got a little ways to go. And Reigns, same thing. Most of the old school dudes and people who was the big players that kind of chilled a little bit, you know. Han Solo was still selling, you know, trade, scrap metal, you know, just some space that was still worth something. Chewbacca, you know, was a little high. You can see it on him, you know, he had been with him and they was ducking and dodging dudes on their back and all that. You know, I mean, the old cast, you know, kind of laid back, lean and from the behind the scenes, and the youngs are just coming into their own. But Chewbacca, man, I mean, he carried that movie. I don't care what you say. Chewbacca team. Do you team Chewbacca over here? Peace, baby. It's the dude.